Hello everybody, welcome back to our channel where we have this new playlist where we are learning the Bible, studying English, and learning English, studying the Bible. In this new video, the video number 2 of the series, we are going to study Matthew 1 and Luke 1 and also many interesting words and expressions in English to improve your vocabulary with a video 100% in English to improve your listening skills. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much for all of you who already watched the first video, for the comments that you made, and for liking and sharing the video. Thank you. I appreciate all your help, your support to my channel. So let's start our studies. I am Paulo Magnani, and this is Consistency. To start this video, I'd like to ask you a very important question. What is something in your life that you really want to achieve, but it seems impossible to happen? Or it seems almost impossible or very difficult to happen? Is there anything in your life like that? So please pause the video and write down 1 or 3 things that you really want that are impossible now for you. Okay? Do that, please. Did you do it? I have done it. I have written here on my notebook 3 things that are very difficult, almost impossible for me, but I really want, and I have them on my notebook. Keep that in mind because you're going to talk about that again at the end of this video, okay? When we are studying now Matthew and Luke 1, we are going to see many impossible things that happened in this story. So pay attention, special attention to the impossible things that happened, okay, on Luke 1 and Matthew 1. And now we are going to study Matthew 1:19. Matthew chapter 1 verse 19. What was happening here? Well, in this part of the Bible, Joseph and Mary were together, but they were not married yet, okay, because she was virgin. She was espoused to Joseph. Espoused means that they were engaged. Do you know what engaged means? To be engaged to someone is not to be married, it's before marriage. If you have the gold ring on your left hand, you are married. If you have the gold ring on your right hand, you are engaged. She was his fiancé and he was her fiancé. So, because they were still not married and she was virgin and she became pregnant, Joseph didn't feel comfortable with the situation and he decided to leave. Okay, he decided to leave her. That's what it's saying here on Matthew 1:19. So, let's read. It says, "Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privily." Well, do you understand this verse well? I have something that I'd like to show you. Here, I have the Bible on my phone, and I have the audio also of the Bible. And when I'm driving, sometimes like I play the Bible and I listen to the Bible in my car. It's a good way to practice, to study the Bible, and also to improve your listening. So let's play now. I will play here this verse and you can listen and see if you like it. Look.
Then Joseph, her husband, being a just man and not willing to make her a public example, was minded to put her away privily.
Did you like it? So you can find the link for this app on the description of this video, okay? Last week I traveled to Campinas and I played Matthew and I listened to Matthew 1 until chapter 11, which was very nice. I was just listening, paying attention, okay? It's a good practice. So I recommend. Now let's try to understand this verse. The first word, key word here is husband. Joseph was not her husband, yeah? If you disagree with me, you can tell me here in the comments, but in the way I see it, they were still not married. As I have studied, they were still engaged because she was virgin. So this translation is not exactly correct. There are other translations of the Bible that says that he was her fiancé. So then Joseph, her fiancé. He was going to be her husband, okay? Being a just man, it's just like Portuguese. In Portuguese, if someone is a correct person, if this person is fair with the others, this person is just. Just in English, you say that too. Yeah, Joseph was a just man. It's related to justice. He was a correct man. There's another word that you will see a lot in the Bible that means the same. The word is righteous. Okay, so Joseph was a righteous person, a righteous man. All right, he was not willing to make her a public example. What is willing to? When you are willing to do something, you really want to do something, okay? That's what it means. So if I say, I'm willing to go to the movies tonight, means I really want to go to the movies tonight. So Joseph was not willing to make her a public example. He didn't want. What he didn't want? He didn't want to make her a public example. And what is that? In English, there is an expression that is to make an example of someone. If you make an example of someone, it means that you punish this person. So this will be an example to the other people. For example, imagine you have two sons and one of them didn't do homework. And then you tell him, look, you're not going to play video game for 1 week because you didn't do your homework. And then you make an example of him. This way, your other son will see and think, well, Dad is punishing my brother, so I'm going to do my homework because I don't want to stop playing video game. Do you understand the idea? So Joseph didn't want to make an example of Mary because he was a good man, he was a correct man. So he was minded to put her away. What is to be minded to? Mind is related to your mind, to your thoughts, okay? So if you are minded to do something, means that you are thinking about doing something, okay? So he was minded to live. He was thinking about living, okay? And when you say put her away, that's when we go back to the husband-wife story. If Mary and Joseph were married, Joseph would think about divorce, yeah? In this case, he is not talking about divorce because they were not married. He just decided to put her away. That means to break the engagement, okay? He was thinking about breaking the engagement. Privily. Privily is the same as privately or secretly, okay? Because he didn't want anybody to know. He didn't want to post on Facebook, oh, I'm leaving Mary now because she got pregnant. No. He was a correct man. He decided just to leave her secretly, okay? He didn't want to punish her. You understand? So this way we could rewrite this verse like this. Then Joseph, her fiancé, being a correct man, he didn't want to punish her and thought about breaking the engagement secretly. Okay? You understand well? More clear now, yeah, the verse. I like very much this story. I felt like how hard it was for Joseph. But you know what happened later, yes? Later, the angel came to him and showed him what was happening and comforted him. We're going to see that now. Now let's go back to the question that we saw at the beginning of the video. What is something that you really want to achieve in your life that seems impossible to happen? As we study Matthew 1 and Luke 1, we are going to check now and see 7 impossible things that happened, okay? I'm going to show you here some pictures and you're going to study and see these impossible things. Look, first picture, first impossible thing. We have there Joseph and Mary with baby Jesus. She was a virgin and she had a baby. Well, that's impossible, right? Impossible for a virgin to have a baby, but she did. On the next picture, you see Mary visiting her cousin Elizabeth and Zachariah. You can see here on their faces that Elizabeth and Zachariah, they were old and she was barren. She could not have children. Barren, when someone is barren, this person cannot have children. But she got pregnant too. She got pregnant of John the Baptist. That's another impossible thing. And in this part of the Bible, Elizabeth she gets very happy to receive the visit of Mary, and she says, "Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb." Do you remember thou from last video? Thou means you, yeah, you in the singular. So blessed are you among women. That means blessed art thou is you are blessed among women, okay? And blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Thy is like your. Okay, those are old English words, thy and thou. So thy is like your. So blessed is the fruit of your womb. Of thy is your. Womb, not womb, okay? The pronunciation is womb. So the impossible thing number 3 and 4, we see in this picture when the angel visits Zachariah. and tell Zachariah that his wife was going to get pregnant. But Zachariah didn't believe, so the angel made him dumb. Dumb is when the person cannot speak. Okay, the angel just took his voice and he could not speak anymore. So two impossible things happened here. An angel appeared to Zachariah and Zachariah became dumb. On the next picture we see when John the Baptist was born, and in this part of the Bible people asked Elizabeth, what name are you going to put on your son? And she said, my son is going to be called John. And everybody's like, but John? Nobody in your family is called John. Let's ask Zachariah. And they got to Zachariah and said, Zachariah, what's going to be the name of your son? And then Zachariah wrote, the name is going to be John. And everybody's, whoa, amazing. And when he said that, when he did that, he started speaking again. He got his voice back. So that's another impossible thing that happened. He just got his voice back. Okay? The impossible thing number 6 we see in this picture is the angel visiting Mary, and he told her that she would be pregnant of the Son of God. So an angel just appeared to a virgin and told her that she was going to be pregnant. That's another impossible thing. An angel just came and talked to her. Then the last impossible thing, number 7, we see here Joseph is sleeping. He was very sad because he decided to leave his future wife, the woman that he loved. And then he didn't understand what was happening, that she got pregnant. But then the angel came on his dream and told him, Joseph, your future wife is pregnant of the Son of God. Just go back to her. Okay, stay with her. I imagine that this dream was a big dream for him, because he saw an angel and he felt comforted and he could go back to the woman he loved. And so he saw an angel telling him what to do. That's another impossible thing that happened, right? So we have just seen here 7 impossible things that actually happened. And how do we call things that are impossible that happen? Well, we call them miracles. Yeah, those are miracles. Things that for you and for me it's impossible, but for God it's not impossible. Let's read Luke 1:37. Pay attention to the scripture. Luke 1:37. For with God nothing shall be impossible. Nothing. So I love this scripture. It makes us think that if you believe in God, everything can be possible. Because with God, miracles can happen. Things that for us are impossible, for God, they're not. So in the Bible, in these chapters 1 of Matthew and Luke, we saw many possible things and many miracles that happened. And remember the impossible things that you wrote down at the beginning of this video. So are they really impossible? Or they are only impossible for you? Think about that. I know that if you ask God, He will help you to have miracles in your life. Okay? So believe that, ask God for help, and I know He will help you. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if this video was good for you, don't forget to like it, share with your friends, and subscribe to my channel. Next week you're going to study Luke 2 and Matthew 2. So thanks for watching, and remember, keep studying and keep learning and be fluent with consistency.